What kind of oil was used in Russia before sunflower oil? Now sunflower oil is considered the most common oil in Russia, both in terms of domestic use and in terms of export to other countries. But up to a certain moment in Russia did not know about the existence of the sunflower, the seeds of which can be used to produce a valuable product. Therefore, other types of oils were in circulation. When did sunflower oil appear in Russia? The sunflower was known about long ago in the 3rd millennium BC. The North American Indians were growing it before any cereals were introduced to the world. It was considered sacred, and the seeds were used as medicine. On the territory of Europe it was delivered by the Spaniards in the beginning of the 16th century, and the English started to produce sunflower oil only in 1716. It is believed that in Russia sunflower seeds, like many other innovations, appeared thanks to Peter the Great, who brought them from Holland. However, during archaeological excavations in the Moscow region, sunflower seeds and traces of oil on the walls of ancient vessels were discovered in ancient sites in the 7th to 5th centuries BC. It means that sunflower used to be cultivated in the past, but then this activity was abandoned for some reason. As for the production of sunflower oil, the process was launched on an industrial scale in 1829 by Daniil Bokarev, a serf peasant who invented how to make oil from sunflower seeds. And the first oil factory in Russia was built in 1833 by Bokarev and merchant Papushin in Alexeyevka settlement, modern Belgorod region. In 2 years they were already producing so much oil that it was enough for export. Types of vegetable oils used in Russia. Vegetable or lean oils were used in Russia everywhere. The most common among them was linseed oil, derived from flax seeds. It is considered very useful, especially if made by cold pressing. In ancient times were used the hot method. Flax as a cultivated plant appeared in Russia long ago. According to historians, it began to be cultivated as early as the 2nd millennium BC. In the 10th and 11th centuries people used it for weaving in oil. This craft was most actively developed in Pskov, Nizhny Novgorod, Vologda, Yaroslavl, and other cities. A huge contribution to this area was made by Peter I. For his fleet he needed a large quantity of sailing cloth, which was made of linen. Since 1705 Russia exported not only flax seeds, but also oil. People cooked food with linseed oil, added it to baked goods, ate it simply with vegetables, and in unlimited quantities. Provençal oil, which in our days is called olive oil, was in demand, though quite expensive. By the way, the Provençal in Russia meant a quality product of the highest grade. Olive oil of the lowest grade was called wood. Provençal oil received its name from the fact that it was brought from Provence, the historic region of southeastern France. Less commonly used oils were mustard oil, poppy seed oil, sesame oil, rapeseed oil, pumpkin seed oil, and corn oil. Wealthier homes in the 15th and 17th centuries could afford nut butters. Before the advent of industrial production, most oils were obtained with a simple press that squeezed the liquid from the seeds of plants. The first mention of mustard and mustard oil in Russia dates back to 1781, and is found in the research work of scientist A. Bolotov. Active production of oil began under Catherine II. In the settlement Sarepta founded by her, the technology of processing mustard into oil and powder was developed. And in 1810 here also opened a creamery.